Right, so I've been pretty busy this weekend doing a load of hours on this. It's probably about, I don't know, 12 hours or so roughly on the outer side here. Probably spent about another, well, probably about the same 6 to 12 hours roughly on the inside, because it's needed some adaptation basically. Because the gull wings aren't going to be gull wings anymore, it's going to be removable. I've had to put the brackets on here, so they've been welded on, redo the inside of the door to make that obviously fit, and then all of the piece where the tablets and everything else sit in there, sort of this kind of level, obviously then go around the cockpit into a nice shape around there. That's being adapted a bit as well, so I had to cut out a section of the end there, basically to sort of bring it back round where the speaker pod is. If you've seen it before, there's like a speaker pod there, like component set in there, and where it comes around there, it sort of was hitting it, because I built the door off the car, so it was difficult to see. I knew there'd be some changes, but I didn't know how many. But basically, general gist is about to cut a section away, which is fine because it makes it lighter anyway. And then basically it comes around there and fits perfectly fine now. So you can see how this now goes around there. This obviously just been all fiberglassed on. Ignore the lack of gaps and the fact that it's just literally sat on there. This is how I do things to make sure it goes on properly and smoothly and everything else. A bit weird, I know, but I'll basically cut the lines and cut the trims out later on and then tidy it up. But for now, it basically holds it on, gets it in exactly the right position where it's going to be, where it's going to sit. I've done all the way along here, all this side. This is all been fiberglassed and get into roughly the right sort of shape. Same with the rear window. This section here, obviously you can see, apart from the bottom there where it goes in too far, you can see basically where the where it's now fitting properly. It's all sat in there right. All this side of the door is fitting really well compared to the last one, which took a bit of time to sort out, to be honest. I've been working on these lines here, all these sort of things, these lines here, all along here. They're basically the right sort of shape, at least. Not quite there yet, I'm literally early stages here, but you see the idea. Basically, I've had to make this whole door section at the bottom here, keep getting my finger in the way, this piece here wasn't there. Basically there was no metal there at all. This whole piece from this downwards was basically like bare door, there was nothing there. So I've had to make my own section. Obviously it's still going to be cut out here, well it still is still cut out here once it's not all fiberglass together. But it's, yeah, that's basically been a bit of a mission, getting it all straight and the right lines and sort of the right kind of shape. Obviously it's not there yet, as I say, it's still got some work to do on this, quite a lot of work to do. You can see how the window doesn't quite curve, well the fake window should we say, doesn't quite curve right, obviously compared to the rear window. It's got to come out a bit more, but you can see where the low spots are, where the black is, because I've been sanding that back, and obviously that's all the low sides. So you can imagine I've got to do some serious filler work on there. Still got filler work on the door to do. You can see obviously the low spots there, and then I've got to get it all sorted at the bottom of here like I did the other side. Not a lot of room to manoeuvre here. I'm literally working this space, just saves moving the car because it's a pain. So I'm going to be doing all the whole side of the car, this side basically in situ where it is now. Rear quarter panel, all the window panel together, basically the same as the other side, all in this little tiny area, so that'd be fun. But yeah, it's been quite interesting to do this. So it's actually going together a bit easier, a bit quicker than the last door. It's still a mission, to be honest, because that's how I've had to rebuild that whole bottom section. I've done a bit of flattening on this mirror here. These loads more. I still got plenty of filler everywhere. Just while things were drying, I was just making the most use of the time, really. So there you go, short video for you this week. I'm not going to have a video next week because I'm going to be away on holiday this week. But you can see how it's coming along, and it's shifted along pretty nicely, to be fair. As part of this job, also, I'm going to be doing the back of this wing, where it doesn't quite, well, it's not been touched at all really. It's got some primer on it, but it hasn't actually, it's not the right shape or anything really. It's probably not even, I don't know, it's not too bad, but yeah, it's not right. So that'll be sorted as part of this as well, and I'll basically finish off this wing on this side. That's the idea. So yeah, there you go, that's it, that's this week's. Let me know what you think. I'm sure there'll be people saying you should do it a different way and mould the window and other such things. Well, this is the way I'm doing it, so there you go. Yeah, feel free to subscribe, comment as well if you can. I love a bit of comments. Tend to reply to everybody if I can help, if I can do. But yeah, keep an eye on the progress and just, yeah, have a look at the next video when it comes.